I'm telling you about how some students are heading back to school today in the South Bay. That's for year-round school, but school's on everyone's mind here. There's still plenty of time left in summer for some of you kids out there, but one local nonprofit already preparing kids for next school year. Throughout July here, Homestart is holding its annual back-to-school backpack drive. Here to explain more about how and what we can donate, Laura Tancredi-Baese, CEO of Homestart. Thanks for coming in, Laura. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, Eric.
Hey, school may not be on the mind of the kiddos. I think some of the parents are like, get back to school, please, at this point in the summer. But let's start thinking about ways that we can help kids. What is Homestart doing here, and how do these backpacks help out?
Great. Well, Homestart's been serving San Diego for 51 years, and we really focus on helping families that might be struggling, lower income, with a variety of services. So throughout the month of July, we're collecting backpacks filled with items that children need to get back to school. We're going to give those to the clients that we're serving who are often struggling. You know, the cost of a backpack filled with everything's about $100.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, so if you're struggling to meet the bills, we just don't want children to have to worry about that.
Right, yeah. I mean, the backpack is one thing, but when you start adding up the stuff inside, it can really add up. So we have a backpack here. We've got some of the items that you might be wanting to stuff the backpack with here. So we're talking the binders, right? We've got the paper. By the time you add up the crayons, the pencils, some of the other items you might be using in class here, it does certainly add up. And this is a way where we can help students make sure they're all prepared.
Exactly. And we want them to start their new school year with a smile on their face, with a new backpack, not feel any sort of shame or worry about that. So it's an exciting day for kids. And so for the rest of the month, we are collecting people want to drop off backpacks filled with items all the way till the end of July at our offices in Mission Valley.
Awesome. So that's what I was going to ask you next. How can we get involved here? Maybe some families are out there are buying some extra supplies, and maybe have an extra backpack worth, and are like, you know what? Let's maybe do something for Homestart here. They can drop it off at this location. Anything else?
At our office in Mission Valley, which is 5005 Texas Street, right there in Mission Valley. Or they can go online and look at our wish list, which is on our website, if they just wanted to send a few items or write a small check.
Awesome. That's great. What else is Homestart doing besides the backpacks to help out our underserved communities?
Well, you know, we serve families that are really struggling in kind of 7 key areas. So we're really focused on preventing child abuse and neglect, strengthening families, really wrapping around every kind of resource that children and families need to have a safe and a healthy life.
Yeah, that's so important because they're our future.
They are.
We've got to make sure that they're off on the right foot. And heading to school and feeling confident and positive is one of the best feelings we can give our kids.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Okay, so if you can't do the backpack, maybe you don't have the supplies or you can't get down to drop it off, you can always go there and just donate right out a check. That goes a long ways. Where does that money go to when they are to send in the check? How does that help out?
Well, it can help out in a bunch of different ways. They can just say, you know, buy backpacks for 2 children. They can go on our website and make a donation, or if it's some other need, maybe a school outfit or something like that. So we really just want the children to start their new year with a smile, feeling good, ready to win.
Yeah, for most schools, that's about a month away. For some of these kiddos out there, don't tell my kids that. They don't want me to remind them that summer is, you know, a little more than halfway over at this point. Laura, I really appreciate you coming in here. What's a good website where people can help out Homestart?
www.home-start.org.
Thanks for coming in. Always appreciate your time. And way to go. You guys are doing great things in the community, helping out our kids who need it most.
Thank you, Eric.
Really appreciate your time. Stay with us, everyone. We're going to be right back with your top headlines on this Wednesday, as well as your updated hot forecast from Evan Narani. Stay with us. We'll be right back.